Hello there everyone and welcome back to DML. So, today we are going to be doing some heroic mode fights with Andy. So, we are on, like, fight 198 here. We are super duper close to actually finishing off heroic mode and getting a hold of that bighorn dragon, which is a dragon I have wanted to get for a very long time. But, with this heroic mode fight, these dragons here are level 79, and you can see that our highest level dragon here is a level 70 Autumn, so it looks like this fight is going to be impossible for us. But with the help of Striker here, who gives first strike added bonus damage to Andy, and by training up Andy, luckily we've got auto training, thank goodness gracious, but with those two things combined, and Dragon Fury Essence, these fights are actually doable. And first of all, I can't hire any friend dragons because unfortunately I don't have enough energy in my portal to actually hire friend dragons, which is kind of a shame. And to start off, I'm going to use our Comet Dragon here. I don't think he's going to be any better than using our Bless user, which is our Hermes Dragon. But I'm going to try him out for at least this fight anyway. But you can see that I'm going to just kill this middle one here. We would have got first strike damage if I wanted it. But I'm going to prioritize at least taking out one dragon first. And then we are going to take a lot of damage from Infection. But these Dragon Fury Essence bottles are really going to carry these fights as well. So again, the added bonus damage on Andy plus Dragon Fury Essence bottles is like the way we are going to finish off heroic mode, basically. We're not going to be finishing it off today because we've still got quite a few fights left, and a couple of these fights are probably going to take a couple of tries, but right here, these two are low. If we use Dragon Fury again, they're going to die. So you'll probably notice, but my tactic with these fights is going to be do the first strike damage with Andy, use Dragon Fury every single turn, and use the other two dragons sort of like cannon fodder, basically. And we are getting the boosted rewards from the chest because we have VIP active, so this is going to help us in getting a lot of food, a lot of gold, all that good stuff. The main issue is this fight here, quest 199, because there are 2 rounds of dragons. This basically works like a dungeon fight. I'm thinking that we're probably going to fail this one with our Comet Dragon, and I'm probably going to have to replace it with the Hermes Dragon. But I'm going to try it out and see what the difference is between the two just in case. So, the biggest threat out of these 3 is actually the top dragon, because he has plant at level 6, whereas the others have, like, there is fire, and there's shadow on the meteorite, but getting infected by enemy dragons is super bad for us, because infection, I've always said it, it's OP. It is OP. They did manage to nerf it kind of recently, but plant is still overpowered, same with shadow, so prioritizing the plant users, or the plant element dragons, is like top priority. And then we've got this one last dragon here, and we can use him to build up our Dragon Fury meter. Not that it's going to make much difference, because if we're going to use a bottle anyway, building up that Dragon Fury meter doesn't really make much difference, to be honest. And this fight's probably going to be over before we could ever get enough attacks off. So, now we got the second round of dragons out, and I'm not feeling too positive about it. We've only got 2 dragons up, unfortunately, which is kind of sucky. The quad wing dragon we can basically one-shot with our plant attack, but he is going to frighten Speechless Lantern here, and he's probably going to use Shadow. Yep, he's going to use Shadow on us, which means that we may get frightened Speechless as well on our Autumn Dragon. So there's a lot of stuff we have to take into account while we're doing these fights. I'm going to use a Dragon Fury bottle there, but this looks like it's going to be a loss, because no matter what we do here, we can't take out all 3 of these dragons just with infection. We're going to get close. Let's look at this guy's health. It's close, but not close enough. Like, that was super close. I think that we definitely have the chance to do this fight. It is tough. It is an extremely tough fight for us to have to do. I don't have the energy, so I'm just going to put some portal gems in here. And we're going to try this again. Let's see if we can do it with our Comet Dragon. If not, after this one, I am going to swap it out for our Hermes. Because he does have the Ultra Bless, and I'm going to be using the Ultra Bless not for the bonus damage, because it only gives you the caster's damage bonus. I'm going to be using it for the plus HP that it gives, because it gives plus HP depending on the target dragon's health. And oh god, we've been dazzled. This is not the run. This does not feel like the run right here. If Andy gets dazzled, that is like the end of it. So this is pretty much like a give up right here. Like you can already see, in comparison to our last attempt, this is going dreadfully. And it's just one of those things where if you're still trying to do heroic mode fights as well, a lot of the time it just ends up being reset the fight, come back in, try again. So again, it's super tedious having to do these fights. We'll see. And God, I forgot to change him out. Forgot to change out our Comet Dragon for the Hermes again. You know, this is it's just me. Typical me. As soon as I talk about something, I get like sidetracked, and now we basically probably wasted more portal energy. Okay. Look, we just need to think about this properly. How much damage do we actually do? We do like nothing with our Lantern Dragon here. And how much does he do? He's obviously going to one-shot our Lantern. I'm mostly just doing this to test out some stuff now. We can kill him with this. And the other guy is dazzled. Oh, we don't even kill him. Oh, we do. Oh, you see, I'm going through all sorts of emotions during these fights. Like, there's so many added effects. There's dazzle, there's shadow, there's infection. There's like everything going on currently. So we can kill these guys, but then obviously it just turns into we have a second wave worth of dragons that we have to take out. So realistically, I think to finish off this fight, we need to get to this point with 3 dragons. I feel like we need to keep resetting until we get 3 dragons available to us. That seems like the play, because we can't do this with Andy on his own, so I'm just going to attack this guy. If we attack the quad wing, we can do like... How much is this going to do? We can actually one-shot the quad wing without any boosted damage. How good is that? So, really the quad wing isn't the issue. It's these 2 warlord dragons that are just going to shadow us to death. So, you know, we've been through that. We've worked out who the threats are, or the biggest threat. So I'm going to switch out. What am I saying? I'm going to switch out our Comet Dragon there. We're going to instantly use our Dragon Fury and try and use our Dragon Fury every turn. But I think prioritizing the top dragon here is what we need to do. So we'll use that. First strike guarantees us the kill onto him. And then he's going to miss his fire attack, which is actually really big for us. So we can use Dragon Fury again here. And this may be enough for us to take out this Meteorite Dragon. This looks like this is going to be the best shot that we have. So, I am going to use Legendary because we do have Legendary Mark on our Lantern Dragon's ability there. So now anything that we attack is going to take bonus damage. Very important that we bless Andy right now. So he has got the bonus HP. So when we get on to the Warlord Dragon section, he is going to have the boosted attack damage. And I'm trying to consider whether it's worth using Dragon Fury here to build up an extra attack or anything. But no, just attacking him with Legendary there is what we're going to do. Now, we have 3 dragons up. We have Dragon Fury. This is the best chance that we're going to have at this 2-tier dragon fight. And again, these enemies are like 8 or 9 levels above these 2 dragons, and our Blessed Dragon is level 56, I believe. So, we are severely underleveled for this fight. He is going to frighten Speechless and almost one-shot our Lantern, but not quite, which is very, very important for us. So, how much damage are we going to do with this one? We got 132 hits. Nice. And now we can instantly kill this warlord if we want to. Like, I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed kill right here. I think this is the right choice here. So now he's going to take the infection damage. He's going to die. Those two are going to get infected. And then Atlanta Dragon is going to faint. And are you going to die? Oh, that's so close. But he missed. He missed his frightened speechless. Oh, and so did he. Well, we've basically been guaranteed a free win now. Well, the bless didn't make much difference in that scenario. But, you know, we finished the fight. So it did take a few tries. But, like I said, sometimes it is just going to come down to resetting until you get a good miss from the enemies and then finishing off the fight. You know, it is doable to do these fights with level 70 dragons, but realistically, I'm not sure if there's any better dragon to do this with than the Autumn Dragon, because again, the infection plus the shadow, super duper good. So, level 80 Armadillo and a level 78 and a level 79 Crumbly is what we're dealing with here. So again, we start off the fight with Dragon Fury Essence, then we're probably going to Frightened Speechless one of these guys, in all likelihood. Probably gonna use Shadow onto the Armadillo here, because he does have Plant. So again, he is our first target for all this stuff. So, we get first strike damage. He's gonna use his Light, which is actually gonna heal them up a little bit. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that, Mr. Crumbly Dragon. And I'm just going to use Light onto the top Crumbly so the Armadillo takes a little bit of extra damage so that we can guarantee he dies to that Shadow. See, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. He may have died to it anyway, but just in case. Another miss on his Light attack there, which is probably going to guarantee us the win. Again, this game is being super nice to us today. Why are you doing this to me, game? Like, why are you being such a nice game today? There we go, we can infect him. Other one's gonna get infected. We can attack with our lantern. This fight is done. This fight is done. You see, it's a lot easier now that we don't have 2 waves with the dragons that we have to deal with. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Sweet job, Andy. You're actually, like, carrying along with those Dragon Fury Essence bottles. Jesus Christ. But there we go, fight 200 is complete. We have 5 fights left, and Heroic Mode will be finished. Next one looks like it's going to be super tough with the plushies, but we'll save that for another day. But for now, thanks a ton for joining me. Hopefully we'll be done with the map soon enough. But good work, Andy, today. But until next time, I will see you then.